Hey guys, it's Jared here from Oz Pitmasters and howlowcanyouSlow.com. Today we're doing another how-to video and we're going to do a Finnish version of cedar plank salmon, which in Finnish is called loimalohi. Basically it's cooking salmon over an open fire. So we're going to start today just using a nice piece of cedar planking, and we're just going to spray it across with some water just to stop that cedar wood from burning. Now what we're going to do is take our salmon here, we're going to lay it across our board skin side down, and we're actually going to nail it into place. Now traditionally what's used is little wooden pegs, but for ease today I've used little food grade nails. You want to make sure that the nails that you choose are non-galvanized, and you want to make sure you spread them nice and consistently across your piece of salmon. Worst case scenario is that this piece falls off and runs to a fire and we ruin it. So we want to make sure we've got lots of little nails all across the outside going through the skin. Now the next thing we're going to do is add on our Miss Rubin's Fish Magic seasoning. Just like the rest of Miss Rubin's rub, this was made in 1935 and really does bring some incredible flavors into fish and seafood. It's great on shrimp or prawns, all sorts of different seafood. This is an amazing rub to add on. So we're going to add a little bit of butter just to help it bind, and then we're going to go ahead and sprinkle on our Miss Rubin's rub nice and consistently across the whole piece of salmon here. What we want to do is make sure we've got that flavor coming into every bite. We want those savory, spicy flavors coming through, just so that in every bite of that salmon, you're getting a nice hit of that amazing Miss Rubin's rub. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is build ourselves a little fire. Now, we don't want it to be too big, but we definitely want to be able to control it. So today what I'm doing is just using some charcoal briquettes. You can use straight wood if you want, you can use lump charcoal. This is just what I had, so this is what I've used. I've nailed in a couple of pieces of rebar here just for something for the planks to lean on. And we're going to go ahead and place our salmon about 8 inches away from our fire. Now you can move it closer, you can move it further away depending on the temperature you want. And we're going to cook it for maybe 2 hours or so. It'll depend on the heat of your fire, it will depend on how thick your salmon is. But we want to make sure that we're taking it fairly low, fairly slow. And you can add some different wood for it for flavors. I've added some cherry wood today for this one. Now, throughout the cooking process, you are going to want to baste this with some liquids. Today I've used butter and I've mixed in some more of the Miss Rubin's Fish Magic into that base. So this will just help it to retain some moisture, add some extra flavor just throughout the cooking process. Throughout the cook, you may find that you need to move the fish closer or further away, or even on the side, just depending on the thickness of the meat and how it's going as part of the cooking process. So as we can see here, we've got some separation in the thick part of the fish. That means that that salmon is really cooked perfectly. We've got a great texture, and when we pull up that meat, we'll see that it's flaky, it's nice and sort of orangey pink colored. And look at that, it's flaking up perfectly, and that's how we know that that is done perfect. It is an amazing flavor. So head on out, grab some of this Miss Rubin's Fish Magic rub. You can find it on Amazon, you can find it on their store, missrubins.com, and try this out for yourself. You will definitely not regret it.